First Lieutenant John Yanchyshyn rescues a terrorized woman from a kidnapper. Now, Lieutenant John Yanchyshyn and the New Jersey abduction.
When I go to work, I never know what's going to happen or what part of my training I'll be called upon to use. I had been a Marine and was also trained by the state police in scuba, helicopter rappelling, weapons, and tactics. But sometimes there are no special weapons or equipment around, and all you have left is your own tactics. Then you have two choices: act swiftly or take your time. And you never know till it's over if you've made the right decision. Tamara Millette worked at the Wilson Army Hospital in Fort Dix, New Jersey. At the hospital, she'd met and begun seeing Lyle Henderson, but they'd just broken up. You might say Henderson wasn't happy about this.
Don't you run away from me when I'm trying to talk to you? You act like we never even met.
When are you going to give it up? How many times do I have to tell you we don't have anything to talk about?
Come on out, Tamara. I want to talk to you.
Get out of here. You're crazy.
Henderson had received psychiatric treatment in the past and apparently was still having problems. You just never know. The frustration, the anger of the breakup, who knows what made him decide to pick up a gun. It was a small pistol, a pocket pistol, but it can still kill someone.
Get out of the car.
Please don't hurt me.
Next time I want to talk to you. Just get in there.
As Henderson came out of the parking lot, he had to slow down for traffic, and Tamara made her move. Two off-duty military policemen heard Tamara's screams and ran over to help, but Henderson kept them at bay as well.
Get back! Get back or I'll shoot!
The MPs called in Henderson's description, as well as the make, model, and plates of the car. Henderson took off towards his neighborhood, which was about 15 minutes from the motel. He brought Tamara upstairs to his apartment, and while all this was happening, I was in my police car a couple of miles away.
Black male 5'8", 220 has abducted a white female at gunpoint. Suspect is driving a blue 1979 Firebird with New Jersey plates.
Control of State 10. I have that vehicle in sight. Sherwood Apartments. The car is parked.
All available units assist 810 Sherwood Apartments.
719. I'm about 2 miles away en route.
We attend training seminars on a regular basis. In fact, we had just done one on a hostage situation 2 days prior. By the time I arrived, Trooper Dan Bounds, who spotted the car, and Detective Joe Soltez were already on the scene. But as senior officer, I took charge.
We got an apartment yet?
Yeah, they say the guy with the blue Pontiac lives in number 3 on the 2nd floor. One of the tenants saw him bring her in.
Good, we can cut him off. Anybody else left in the building?
No, I think we got them all.
They're looking for us.
Okay, guys, listen up. First things first. Now, we gotta locate him, we gotta contain him, we gotta isolate him. He's up on the 2nd floor. Callahan, you take the rear. Sebastian, you go on the front, okay? Stoller, you go on the side. I'm gonna go in.
You think you can negotiate with him?
I don't know. Let's get some more men in here, evacuate the surrounding buildings, and cordon off the area. I want him to know there's no avenue for escape, okay?
I didn't know what I was going to find inside. I figured they were in the apartment, but my main concern was that no innocent bystander get hurt. I knew he wasn't kidding around or just trying to get attention. He was desperate. Some guys in this situation are scared, but you can talk them out of it. However, I didn't think this guy was too stable. But it all comes down to your options. Then you have to choose whatever's going to work, and fast.
Come on, let's get out of here.
We're gonna take this real slow, all right? Nobody's been hurt yet. This can all be resolved.
Keep back or I'll get her!
Nobody's gonna hurt you, man. Nobody's gonna hurt you. I just want you to put down the knife. Come on, we can settle this thing. There's no need for you to do something you cannot come back from. And as long as nobody gets hurt, this whole thing's gonna be a whole lot easier, all right? Everybody understands that sometimes things can get a little bit too much. We understand that, man. We do. We all understand that, believe me, okay?
I noticed he was paying attention, engrossed in what I was saying. When someone is listening like that, they relax their guard a bit, and they thought this was my chance to use the element of surprise. I thought he was going for his pistol. I didn't know that he had thrown it away.
Put your hand behind your back, now.
It was over in a flash. In this case, it wouldn't have been good to give this guy too much time to think. Then he'd start realizing how much trouble he was in and perhaps injure the hostage. The thing was to defuse this dangerous situation as quickly as possible.
You all right, miss?
Yeah.
It's over now.
At work, I try not to speculate about what might happen, and I don't discuss the job with my family very much either. I didn't act alone in this incident, and I don't consider myself a hero. The successful conclusion to this situation was brought about because highly trained troopers were working together as a team with the help of the Lord Jesus. Henderson said he'd seen the police cars and thought we were going to kill him. So he was trying to get away, using his girlfriend as a shield. So maybe my going down the hallway was the best tactic. If he'd come out and got into a standoff with a lot of guns pointed at him, somebody might have gotten hurt.
We'll be right back with tonight's top cops and the aftermaths of their stories. Sergio Perón was convicted of first-degree rape, his fourth conviction on similar charges. He was paroled in August of 1986. Officer Felicia Duke was named Police Officer of the Year by the Northeastern Association of Women Police and was the first female officer to be honored by the New York Daily News as Hero of the Month. She now works as a community affairs officer with the NYPD. 1 week after the incident, Officer Anthony Vasquez was promoted to the rank of detective with Manhattan North Homicide, where he continues to serve. He was also honored as a Daily News Hero of the Month. Armando Esparza and John Mason died at the robbery scene. Terry Parks, Bradley Harlan, and Ron Oakes were convicted and sentenced to 20, 12, and 10 years, respectively. Al Castro was promoted to deputy chief. Recently retired, he now owns and runs a cattle ranch. John Voliva continues to serve with the U.S. Customs Service. He is now stationed in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Detective Sergeant William File received a certificate of appreciation from his department and a commissioner's citation from the Customs Service. He was also named a State of Texas Officer of the Year and continues to serve the citizens of El Paso. Tamara Mallette did not suffer any serious injuries from her ordeal. Facing a possible 7-year sentence, Lyle Henderson plea bargained his charges to 1 year and served 4 months. In 1981, the New Jersey State Legislature enacted a mandatory 3-year sentence when a weapon is used during the commission of a crime. John Yanchyshyn received the State Police Meritorious Service Award and was named Policeman of the Year by the International Association of Chiefs of Police. He is now a lieutenant with the New Jersey State Police. Top Cops returns next time with stories from Belen, New Mexico, as off-duty officer Danny Hawks pursues a trio of jewelry thieves. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as twin brothers Brian and Donald McMullen face death on a deserted street. And New York City, as brothers Ralph and Stuart Friedman see a double date turn into an off-duty stakeout. Join us, because after Top Cops, everything else is just fiction.